We've all tried it, playing against an opponent who's faster than you. He or she feels impossible to beat, and you're always one step behind. I'm here to tell you the good news. Fortunately, there are tactics to overcome this. And in this video, we're gonna tell you 3 of the tactics. Strategy number 1, control the net. I want you to focus on the net. Try and get to the net as early as possible. Because when you control the net, you control the game, and that means you control the pace in the rally. But that's so easy for you to say. I know it sounds super simple, but let me explain to you how. So if this is your normal position, I would take one tiny step forward and staying closer to the net. It might not seem like a lot, but these 20-30 centimeters are really gonna help you covering the net a lot faster. Obviously, stepping closer to the net shouldn't be done when you're in a full defensive position. It's when you're in a 50-50 situation, trying to fight for the initiative in the rally, that you should take one tiny step forward. The last thing on this strategy, when you're in good position at the net and your opponent isn't too close, try and play the tight net drops or net spins, because this will force your opponent to play high lifts, and that's giving you the advantage in the rally. If you like the video so far and want us to keep doing badminton videos with tips and tricks, a like and subscribe to our channel would be deeply appreciated. Now back to the video. Alright, so the next strategy is getting the right height on your lifts. If your opponent is fast and your lifts are too flat, you'll be put under a lot of pressure because they'll meet the lift early and you haven't got the time to get back to a proper defensive positioning. This opens your court and you're in big trouble. So again, play the right height on your lifts. The right height is depending on how tall and fast your opponent is. So my rule of thumb to you, if you don't feel like you're in balance for the next shot after your lift, likely it's because your lift is too flat. The right height also takes the pace out of the rally. So if your opponent is playing a lot of winners, it might not be your defense that's the problem. It might be your lift. The third and last tip, if you are on a technical better level than your opponent, I want you to start leveraging that. I want you to start playing shuttles into the court, tricking your opponent to play flat drives that you can counter-attack. The whole idea is to try and make the court smaller. So meaning when you want to play to the net, instead of playing it super tight, I want you to play it into the court instead. So your shots to the net should land close to the service line instead of being too close to the net. By making the court a bit smaller, your opponent can't use their speed to move towards the shuttles. Instead, you are forcing them to play the technical shots. To summarize it, the 3 strategies are: number 1, controlling the net. Number 2 is getting the right height on your lifts. The third one, making the game more technical than physical. I'd love you to try these things out the next time you're playing against an opponent who is faster than you. And as always, leave a comment with your thoughts and suggestions for an upcoming video.